Bum boom. Bada ba Oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man. We are back. We are back. Hello, travelers of the internet. Welcome back to Guardian Studios. Or if you're new to the channel, hey there and welcome to you. My name is JGuard and I am your host, your guide, and your humble bard into the worlds virtual and fantastical. And I am very pleased to welcome you all back to the channel, or in the case of newcomers, welcome you fresh to the Guardian Studios experience. I hope everybody is having a good day. Hope everybody is having a good night, if it's nighttime for you as well. And I hope everybody is having a good time. Hello, Ellison! Hey, Ellison, glad you could make it to the stream, my friend. Glad you could make it. Hey, check out the cats. And the wolves, especially the wolves. Look at them. All armored up and ready to go whenever we need to do a raid. Hey, Ryan and Nofeek, glad you guys could make it to the stream. Always good to see some returning names. Uh-oh. Oh, I was afraid of that. I was afraid something like that might eventually happen. The stinking... Oh, no. The little guys have gone off the, They got off the post. That's not good. This is why I got to a point where I decided I needed to have some kind of jar or cage somewhere that I could put these guys in to get them out of the way, because otherwise there's too many of them. They're great, but it gets to be a point where there's just too many and I don't know what to do with them. I'm doing pretty good, Ryan. I'm doing pretty good. Thank you for asking. Thank you very, very much for asking. Oh, I was about to say I could tie them all off at a post on top of the post that was already there. But I guess whatever just happened works too. Huh. Whatever. That's cool. It's cool that I can do that. As expected, a good number of scutes and eggs. Mostly scutes to put away. Yeah, Ryan, I am doing pretty good, so thank you for asking. How are you doing? You doing alright? Feels like it's been a little while since we've last seen you, dude. I hope you've been alright. Okay, so. Thank you, Ellison. Thank you. Tried out vibrant visuals on my world yet? Am I able to do that? I mean, wait, is vibrant visuals something that we can just do now? Or is that something that you still have to go on the PCs to be able to do? My old house is way off in the distance, Nofeek. My old house is way off in the distance, if you're talking about the snowy base. Winter Harbor is just one of several bases I intend to build. This was another one I intended to build. Vibrant Visuals is available in all Bedrock editions now? Is that what I'm hearing? Or reading, I guess, technically? Because if that's the case, then oh my gosh, I need to try that out soon. Might even try it out on this session. Or if not this session, then the next one. But that is interesting. I hear you, Ryan. I hear you. Yeah, stuff like that has got to be the priority. So I totally understand focusing in on that kind of stuff. Real life, as I say, has to come first. The virtual realities might be fun. They might be fun, but they cannot compare to real life. Real life has to be what we focus on first and foremost. If it's not, then we're never going to be able to enjoy the virtual worlds because we're going to be too busy having to deal with repercussions of not dealing with the real world. So Vibrant Visuals is available. I am definitely going to have to look into that now. Now that I know that it's active, now that I know that it's able to be put on just flat out on all versions of Bedrock, I am definitely going to be adding that to some of my worlds. There's just no way around it. It's basically built-in shader system for all of Minecraft, so... Alright, Ellison. Yeah, definitely gotta make sure you're eating eat something. Eating, staying hydrated. That's part of why real life has to come first. You gotta make sure you're taking care of yourself out in the physical world, the real world, so that you can enjoy time on the virtual. Listen to those wolves. It's so cool that the wolves have that personality system now. That it adds something that the game was missing. That I didn't even realize was missing. Alright, so actually I kind of want to go ahead and look into Vibrant Visuals. Hang on. How do I do this? Settings... It would be really nice if I knew what in the world I was doing. Let's check through here first. You can turn beds off? Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. When did that become an option? Beds can be turned off? Huh. Well, what do you know? Where's person, screen animations, dib 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 dib. So go to the world settings. Oh, it's under experimental stuff. Okay. That changes things a little bit. That changes things. Experiments. Try out features that are under development, can't be turned off after world creation. Okay, so once they're on, they're just on. Oh, there it is. Vibrant Visuals. Okay. We may have to try that out later. I don't think we're going to try it out on this world right now, though. If it's something that once turned on can't be turned back off, I want to wait until I've seen what it's like on another world. And then we'll decide if we want to bring it onto this one. Go ahead and knock out all these leaves. That is definitely true, right? The problem is it says you can't turn stuff off once turned on. And I'd rather be sure that I like it before I go using it. I feel like there's a slight drop in frame rates when I look at my house. That's gotta be because of all the entities around here. We got a lot of armadillos, for one thing. I need to come down here and feed the animals. Gotta breed them up. That was funny. We run through the animal hall and whoop, 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 whoop! Little armadillos. Oh, the armadillos are so cool and so fun. I love it. Put this stuff in here, put that in there. Put one of those in there. I'm gonna plant a bunch of these pale oak so that I can farm up some more of that, because I'm gonna want to use that in at least part of the basement build for my house. Give me that. Ramen. So wait, you can turn it on and off? I'm a little more curious now. I may give it a try. We'll see. We'll see. If nothing else, I may, at the end of the session, make a copy of this world and... Oh, wait. So it is a matter of once it's on, it's just on. Then yeah, I think what we'll do is, if we decide to turn it on today, we'll make and see what it looks like. We will create a separate copy of this world so that we can just have a look-see at what it at how it actually looks to use the vibrant visuals. Oh, really? Cool. I think. That's a cool, good thing, right? I mean, I would assume that it is, but I don't want to assume that it is and be wrong, you know? Why is that middle bamboo not growing? This one is. All the other bamboo is growing. This one doesn't seem to be growing. Wonder why. Might be a light level thing. I don't know. I'm just glad that we built this up. I'm kind of thinking I might end up replacing this sugarcane with bamboo. Ah, okay. Cool. Yeah, I'm thinking I might replace this sugarcane farm with bamboo and build the sugarcane farm lower down. I'm just thinking that because then I can expand the sugarcane farm and make it bigger and even more productive. But we'll see. We'll see. I'm not sold on that idea. Thinking, what did I use for... Okay, I used birch. And then that is, I believe, dark oak. And then I used more jungle up top, if I'm not much mistaken. No, this is jungle. So then this, in here, this is... That's oak. Okay, so oak here. Over here, I used dark oak. Okay, so dark oak there, birch there. Okay. I'm just trying to make sure I know what all I've used in terms of the wood types. Because I'm thinking I want to replace the floor of the main... I want to replace this floor with stairs and slabs of another wood type. And then just have the walls down here be all sandstone. All these cracked sandstone blocks. Oh no! Oh, isn't that just an unsatisfying situation? You've got your food ready, but then you find out that you don't have the utensils. The utensils, for some reason, are not ready. That is an extremely unsatisfying and irritating feeling. Oh, I see what's going on here. I thought the stairs were a little weird. It's because the ceiling up here is lower than the ceiling downstairs. Well, that's fine. I mean, that's not a problem. Actually, I'm glad that it is, because that means I have more room to work with machinery like this. Oh, I just realized the sugarcane did a small harvest. Nice. That is the one problem with the automatic sugarcane farm that we built. It harvests all of it at once, so yield is slow and small. Or at least I think that has an effect on it. I'm not 100% sure. What I am sure of is that I need to sleep, and then I need to harvest some wood. I say harvest wood. Chop wood. You harvest crops, sugarcane, bamboo. Yeah. Yeah, that's no fun. I'd say use chopsticks, but not everybody likes to use chopsticks, and I don't know if you have any chopsticks. I, for one, can't stand to use them, but it was just a thought that went through my head. Could always use that. But a fork would be infinitely easier. Yeah. I know that kind of feeling. That kind of frustration, I know how that is. Ow. Well, that was stupid. That was stupid on my part. And some pale oak farming along the riverbank. I just really like pale oak. It's a really good color of wood. I like it a lot. Let's see here. Actually, go ahead and make... Yeah, because I'm gonna want to put that in. Jerry? Yeah, that would be funny. I had idly thought about maybe naming one of them Spike and getting a cat that I can name Tom. After that, all you need is something to supplement the mouse. Huh. That's a weird thought. If I wanted to do that, what could supplement the mouse? A rabbit? One problem there is I think the cat would immediately go after the rabbit. Because anytime I'm around a village, in a desert, or near a flowering field, I see rabbits getting picked off all over the place. And I know it's not the iron golems. It's the cats. The cats go after the rabbits. And the real big problem is you can't tame the rabbit. So even if it were possible to make it so that even if you have a pet rabbit in the game, it's not actually tamed. The cat's not going to see it as ally. It's going to immediately see it as food. But I guess if I wanted to do it that way, I could use a rabbit for Jerry. There we go. Yeah. Well, in my defense, I've always loved that cartoon. The old ones, not most of the newer shows they tried to do with those characters just did not work for me. But the original classic show and the Tales show, now those were quality. Particularly the originals. I will admit, the Tales ones I wasn't quite as into as the original cartoon, but come on. It was funny to see Jerry try to outsmart Tom. And you were always wondering, what kind of crazy antics are they going to try next? And the thing is, half the time you never see it coming until it happens. But it was always entertaining to me. Alright, Ellison. We'll see you when you come back. Hey, Leo! Hello, 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 my friend. Hello, 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 hello. And thank you for the rules, my dude. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Za-dum-bum, ba-dum-bum, ba-dum-bum, ba-dum-bum. If only I could make just 2 stairs. This is why I think we need something akin to a woodcutter block in Minecraft. In vanilla. So that if we get to a point where we just need, like, individual stairs or, like, 1 or 2 slabs, we can easily just pop a plank into a woodcutter, or if they have to make it so that's the one we use, the stone cutter, and then boom, we buzz it, and we've got what we need. Because I just figure they've already done it with stone. Why can't they do it with wood, too? And they could even add in a new villager in the process. Like a tree farmer. Or a lumberjack. Lumberjack works. Because otherwise, you won't explain to me how the villagers are able to get all the wood for building their homes? How else would they get it if not by making use of the services of a lumberjack? And if they want to get technical, they could even make it so the lumberjack sells saplings or logs or planks of specific woods based on the biome in which they live. Like, they check to see what biome they were born in, and if it turns out they were born in a biome that's predominantly one wood type or another, they only ever sell you that wood type. Is just a thought. But if Mojang happens to see this and decide, hey, he's got a good idea, by all means, make use of it. I mean, I doubt that'll happen, but if it were to happen, I would not be unhappy about it. Myself. Okay, yeah, I like that I added this, because this dark color floor, that feels good. I like that. I like that we got a nice, rich, dark floor color in the first floor of the basement. That's good. Deeper and deeper we go. Way, way deeper down. Yeah, now we're starting to have some lag issues. That's the one thing I was worried about with building the automatic farms. I think they might be generating a good bit of lag. Of course, all these blocks don't help. Shout out Pork Chop. Let's head back upstairs for a minute. Welcome back, Ellison. Welcome back. Got your ramen now? Well, wait a minute. I'm gonna need some of that sandstone back. Give me that. And... actually, I don't need that just yet. Because I actually have a plan to make this go down 2 layers before having another farm in here. There you go again, phasing through the ground. You gotta figure out how logic works at some point. Otherwise, you're gonna keep on phasing. Wait, am I using my... I'm using my Silk Touch pickaxe, and I didn't even realize it. Huh. That's fine. That's fine. It's actually a good idea to get the stone, because then I can use it for other things. See, what I'm thinking of doing is digging this down another floor worth, and then digging out this section under the sugarcane and bamboo farms and making it into a big old cactus farm. Because last session I did say that while the XP furnace bug is gone, and thus XP banks are way less efficient and way less powerful, it is still possible to cook up items and store the XP in the furnace. You just have to have a consistent flow of fuel and the input items. and then you just keep on cooking. It would either be we do that, or I'd have I'd move the sugarcane farm down here and just have, like, one section be a big sugarcane farm, and yeah. But I'm not too keen on doing that. I would like to have a big cactus farm. Partly because I never want to run out of cactus green. But I'm thinking we may also have a small section that's just an underground cocoa bean farm, so that we never run out of cocoa beans either. Because cocoa beans are needed for brown dye. And brown dye and green dye are the two dyes that you cannot get from any variety of flour. Now you may not understand why that makes any difference. Let me explain. To dye different things like beds or wool, you have to have the right dye. Most dyes you get from flowers, but some dyes, cactus green and brown, can only come from cactus and cocoa beans. I keep calling it cactus green because that's what I used to hear it called a lot, because it is specifically from cacti in-game. And in vanilla, there is no other way to get green dye. You have to either hope that you stumble upon it, or you have to get a cactus and cook it. So I want to set up a decently sized automatic cactus farm that will just passively farm cacti, and it'll have one chest just full of cactus, and then all the rest of the cacti will go into a furnace or smoker based XP bank, whichever one will actually cook it, and cook it efficiently. And if for some reason, in the process of making this farm, we happen to... oh, I don't know. Say we happen to end up making another bamboo farm, one that's bigger and provides bamboo for fueling the XP bank that would be powered off of the cactus farm. Just an added bonus. I find it kind of funny, thinking on it, we've roomed the two smallest mobs that you can farm, and that actually give you something for it, in the same stall, down in the animal shelter. Because we put the chickens and the armadillos, the two smallest farmable mobs, in one pen. Somehow that strikes me kind of funny. Just remembered this scaffolding is here. I'm gonna go ahead and pick it up. My favorite rare mob? The blue axolotl. My answer would have to be the blue axolotl. The blue axolotl is, if I'm not mistaken, the rarest variant of the axolotl that you can find in the game. There's never any guarantee of getting it. And I think the only way you can actually get it is from breeding. The brown panda. That's a good one. That's actually a pretty good one. Nice choice. I am still noticing a little bit of frame drop here. It's got me a little concerned. But I think we'll be alright. I think we'll be okay. Sorry about the black box, that's a, that's a PlayStation system alert. It's letting me know of an update to one of the games on this machine. Yeah, the blue axolotl is very, very cute. Hey, I totally understand. I totally understand. Everybody's got their favorites. Yours just happens to be the brown panda. Mine happens to be the blue axolotl. Whoop, what am I doing? That's not how I want to set this one up. For now, I'm thinking we have this floor be just like an intermission. Like, if you ever look at one of those, if you ever look at, I'm going blank here. Fire escapes. If you ever look at a fire escape, for an example of what I'm kind of going for here, if you look at a fire escape, you can see the platforms set up at each floor as somewhere that whoever needs to get out of the building along the fire escape can climb out onto, and boom, they're good to go. My favorite wood type? Spruce. It's tied between spruce and the newest wood type, the pale oak. I like both pale oak and spruce, but spruce is the one that I've used for longer, so. I have to say spruce is probably my absolute favorite. Cherry is pretty good. It's a nice, vibrant color. Nice, vibrant color of wood. Yeah, I kind of want this to be like an intermediary platform between the first floor of the basement and what'll be the third floor, the second or third floor of the basement, whichever one you want to call it. I don't expect I'm going to put any kind of farm on this particular level, but if we go down one more floor, that's where I'm going to put the bottom of the the cactus farm. I am seriously thinking that we may end up doing a bigger automatic sugarcane farm and then just make the one we already made into a bamboo farm to pair with the other one. That way we've got two small farms running for bamboo, and then we can have a bigger farm running to get us more sugarcane quicker, passively. But in that case, I may actually make it so that I'm half tempted in that case to make it so that it's just got this machine that goes back and forth over the sugarcane, breaking it, and then we have an allay that scoops it up and dumps it in a note block that triggers every few seconds. But that would take a lot of redstone finagling and figuring out how to make a viable what is it? What is it? It's that redstone contraption that can... Oh, I don't know what they actually call it, but it's those redstone contraptions that technically are flying machines, but it's just pistons and some kind of sticky block moving it along. I have a feeling you probably know what I'm talking about. I can't remember what they're actually called in the Minecraft community. What is that? That's a ravine. An underground ravine. That's not great. Yeah, honey block. Honey block or slime block. That's how they usually do it. They usually use a slime block to make it work. But it's the flying machines that run off of those. But we'd basically have to have a machine based on that would move back and forth along the middle of the sugarcane's growth pattern so that it could be broken. And then we'd have allays picking it up and dumping it into a hopper, most likely. But I think we'll just go with the design we did upstairs, but we'll make it bigger and double it. We'll make it bigger and double it, at the very least. If we end up doing that, we'll see. We shall see. I am really enjoying building this house. Setting it up with everything that we're ever going to need, it's actually really satisfying. What was I about to go get? Hang on. Can't think. I'm drawing a blank here. I am. I'm seriously drawing a bit of a blank here. You know, I do have to ask, why is it we can't place lanterns on the wall? You ever notice that? We can place a bell on the underside of a block. We can place a bell on the floor. And we can place a bell on the wall. every time it changes to suit where it's been placed. A lantern, you can place it on the floor, you can place it on the ceiling. You can't put it on the wall. Why? I've got to ask, Mojang. Why is that not a thing? Because it just confuses me why they make it so that this works, but not this. I mean, seriously. Alright, I actually need to go back up and get dark oak. That's part of what I was coming up here for. I needed dark oak because I need to put some dark oak slabs where I can hang lanterns from them. One block away from that. Three. No, I'm not gonna do it that way this time. Hey, no worries. No worries. I totally understand. Totally understand. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so. Four in between each. still results in an odd. Still results in an offset. So, if I do... three from each... Ah, I see. No worries. Makes sense. No worries, and it makes sense. Try it this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, that's closer to even. Da! No! Ow, 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 ow. That hurt. That hurt. Okay, what I'm kind of thinking is I think we are going to have some wood out here, but it's basically going to be a case where it goes along like like actual scaffolding within a building that's needed for, like, if there's a really high ceiling and you need scaffolding to be able to get to the lights and such. Basically, I'm going to do something like that in here for this floor. Because, again, this is going to be a double-size floor. So this is technically basement 2, and what'll be below it is basement 3, but basement 3 is the one that's got actual function. Basement 2 is basically just for maintenance and to keep consistent floor distances. Oh, ouch. Owie. Oh, that hurt. Alright, let's see here. And if I go ahead and install it all now, I won't have to worry about struggling to install it later, so we're going to go ahead and build this part. That's 4. Let's see if we can do this. 4. Need another set. There we go. And that's 5 apart from those. Oh, dang it. Why did it do that? That doesn't make sense. This will also make it so that if we decide we do want to have some farms on this floor, on this level, we can easily make it so that they're ones that are dug into the walls and accessible from this scaffolding structure thingy that we've built. I don't want to use more of the same wood for the rails of the scaffolding pit, though. Thinking for that, I want to use birch. So where is some birch wood? Birch wood, come and give me some. Birch wood, there we go, there's a bunch of that, and that'll help to get us going with this idea that I have. I'm still not entirely sold on having this here. Actually, you know, the more I think about it, the more I don't really like it. Crud. Well, I'm sure I'll be able to use these pale slabs and stairs for the next floor down. I'll probably have it be the same color. Since these two levels, this one and the one that'll be below it, are going to be basically continuations of each other. And I'm going to leave that there because that's a nice way to access. It's kind of nice to be able to have a way to get down there from up here. That's not just the stairs. I just realized I was also going to need them for this. The stairs, I mean. And no worries, Elsa, no worries. It's A-okay. The important thing is you're here when and how you are able to be. If for any reason you gotta step away, I got no problem there. No problem. Here's a little song I wrote. Might wanna sing it note for note. Don't worry. Be happy. Don't worry. Be happy now. Alright, that fixes that. Now that looks much better. That looks a lot smoother. Za-da-dum, ba-da-dum, ba-da-da-da-dum. Bum-bum-bum-bum-bum, ba-da-da-dum. Ba-da-dum, ba-da-dum, ba-da-da-da-dum, ba-da-da-da-dum. Da-da-dum. Thank you, Ellison. Thank you very, very much. That honestly means a lot. I don't know, just felt like ringing that bell. Down we go. I like it. I like it, I like it, I like it, I like it. I'm gonna have a chest monster situation around here for sure. I think there's no way around it. I'm gonna end up having the chest monster problem. If you don't know what a chest monster is in regards to Minecraft, it basically means you've got way too many chests with almost no organization, if any at all. And I have a bad habit of ending up in that same situation. Having way too many chests that have no organization whatsoever. I'd rather have things be organized, but I just keep... not maintaining the organization that I start. That's hard when you don't have an automatic system. Yeah, I think the bell was kind of a cool little addition. I think Mojang knew that players would ring those like crazy once they were added in. It's like a fidget thing. You see it and you can't help giving it at least one little ring. I'll be right back. I gotta replenish my water. It's almost out. And I'm back. Oh yeah, I saw that you mentioned that in the chat yesterday. That's kind of you. Kind of you to do that. I'll bet he appreciates it. Alright, I think at this level we're going to transition to stone bricks in the walls. Possibly. Not 100% sold on that. Dum dum da da dee, dum 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 ba da dum, ba dum da dee da dee da dum, dum dee da dum. There we go. Hello, awesome plays. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to the channel. Whoa. Okay, that's a lot of nasties down there. That's, quite concerning. I'm doing pretty good, awesome plays. I'm doing pretty good. Thank you for asking. How are you doing? I am trying to open up some space for building some farms down under my current base focus. See, as you may or may not know, this is not my first base on this world. It's not even my second base. This is my third base. It's just the second one that I've made relatively large and put a good bit of time into already. If you are talking about the Pale Oak Forest, then yes, I found one. Ages back. Shortly after they first got introduced. I want to say it was only a small one, though. But I did find it, made use of it, and got everything I need for making a whole bunch more. Yeah, the Pale Garden. Nope. Nope. Unfortunately, you can't get an actual pet creaking. They're hostile, always hostile, and yeah. So no, I didn't. It's a funny idea. Would have been cool if you could, but you can't. So I didn't bother. Didn't bother doing it. No. I had hoped when I first learned the creaking that maybe there was a way to make a creaking that was basically a bodyguard or a defender of your base, but that's not possible, apparently. Which stinks. No, I didn't do that. Wouldn't have worked anyway. They disappear when daylight comes. When the day begins, they disappear. They just poof, gone. So, nope. Wasn't able to do it. Would have been an interesting idea, but... wow. Okay. That's gonna make things difficult down there. Well, I have an easy solution. I don't know if I'm ever gonna do that, but who knows? We'll see. I might steal that idea one day. How's bamboo doing? Pretty good. Bamboo grows like crazy. Yeah, I don't much like the idea of risking a creaking becoming my neighbor if I can avoid it, because then you might have multiple neighbors and they are all gonna be ones that want to come after you. Oh, snap. Alright, time to vacate the area for a minute. Woohoo! Ow. Wahoo! Boing, 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 boing. That is an interesting idea. A very interesting idea indeed. I may consider it. Hey, for anybody who knows how that thing works, by the way, can the crafter be used to make paper automatically? Like, if I wanted to hook it up to my sugarcane farm and just feed it sugarcane, would it try to make it into sugar? Or is there a way you can make it so it specifically waits to make paper? I don't know, because I have not really used it that much. The most I've used it is I've got one back at Winter Harbor, turning snowballs into snow blocks. I may consider doing that. If for no other reason than to ensure that we have some kind of wood ready for use whenever we need it. Ooh, baby. That creeper was a little bit of a jerk, blowing up in my face like that. that was eventful. Thank you, Ellison. Thank you. I'm gonna go ahead and grab any iron that I see. It'll help supplement our reserves until I have an established iron farm. Which, that'll take a little bit of time, I'm afraid. Ooh, hello. Hello. Well, hello there. I love finding little veins of iron. It is satisfying to collect the iron ore. Ugh. Light up these caves as best as I can so that I don't have to worry about monsters down here as much. Oh. I mean, I don't really plan on being down here that much, but I don't want to have mobs swarming this place when I end up digging deeper. Because it's inevitable. I'm going to end up digging even deeper into the ground to make my basement even bigger. It's just going to happen. It's just going to be a thing that it's just going to happen. Why did I do that? I don't know why I just did that. Oh, wait, yes I do. I know why I did that. Because I want to do this. I want to put a block there. I'll have to make some fresh scaffolding. Sounds like an idea, awesome place. There Ellison goes again, phasing through the floor. It's quite silly of you to keep doing that. I want to say that you should really learn how logic works, but eh. Thanks, awesome place. Yeah, I'm not so great at coming up with little short descriptions, so I just cobble something together and hope that it sticks, to be entirely honest with you. But apparently you guys like it. So, hey, that's good. If it's not broke, don't fix it. Da-da, hum bumbity bumbity bum 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 bumbity 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 bum. Home bum ba da ba na 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 na. I got mitts and vine toes to wiggle in the sand. Lots of idle fingers snapping my command. A lovely pair of those two kick to beat the band. And I do not know how the rest of that tune goes. But if somehow one of you guys recognizes it, then please be sure to Let me know if you agree that it is a very good song. You know, the more I think about it, the more I kind of think that this is as far down as the basement's gonna go. Yeah, I kind of think this is as far down as the basement's gonna get to go this time. I would love to have it go even deeper and deeper, but I think I've got enough room for what I want to do right now. Somebody help her! Help her figure out how logic works. Ah! Well... What am I doing? It's in the wrong spot. Ba-dum ba-dum bum ba-dum ba-na-na-na-na ba-na-na-na-na na-na-na-na-da-da-da-da-dum bum ba-dum bum-ba-dum bum-ba-dum bum-ba-da-da-dum bum-bum. Economics game, money game, and industry game, kind of like this. Interesting. Oh no, now we got two people doing it. Red alert, they're multiplying. The illogicals are multiplying. Uh-oh. Oh good, it didn't wash away my torch. Okay, then I don't care. Going up. Wait a minute. Hold up. Wait a minute. We're not done yet. Oi! Let me up. Do I have all my scaffolding back? All but one. There we go. Up we go. The strange are getting stranger. Not that that's a bad thing. I don't mind strange so much. Pop that there. Put that there. I'm gonna go ahead and build this as if I am planning to set up another floor, but I'm going to make sure that instead of doing stairs over here, I'm just gonna put slabs. Hum dum da 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 dum bum bum ba dum ba dum. It's all good. It's all good. Besides, I'm farming pale oak like crazy up topside. I'll have plenty to supplement whatever building blocks I need later. Hmm. Wait, what? What just happened? Nuts. That was weird. I don't know why it did that. Boing. Hold it. Want to eliminate as much of the risk of falling into that cave as I can for the moment. The more I think about it, I think using the slabs was a smart idea because it saves on wood. Pop this in there. Ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-bum. Ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-bum-bum. Ba-ba-da-ba-dee-ba-ba-dum-bum. Ba-ba-da-ba-dee-ba-da-bum-ba-da-bum-ba-da-bum. Give to me the pale oak. Now craft for me a bunch of stairs. Good. Very good. Yeah, but I don't like to stream. I don't like to do creative when I'm trying to play survival. Ah, I see. I see. I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure. But it makes sense. Ba-dum-bum. Ba-dum-bum. Bum 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 ba-dum bum bum bim bum ba-dum. Bum 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 ba-da-da-dum. Dum 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 da-dum. Ah, that's satisfying. When you have just enough for something you're doing. I like that. Ha ha ha! Na ta ta ta! Ta da da da! Ta da! Da 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 da! Ba da 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 da! Nice. How do you know that wasn't my plan from the start? Hmm? No, I'm kidding. I'm playing around. I'm just having fun. Alright, up the stairs, up to the ground floor. Yeah, you know I was just kidding around. You know I'm just joking around. Bup, 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 bum. Bup, bup, bup. Whoop, that's not what I'm looking for. Do I have a stonecutter here? I think I do. I just may not have it placed anywhere yet. Oh, look at that. We got a whole bunch of zombies of different kinds hanging around. Wow, that's a lot of zombies. That's a lot of zombie critters. Huh. Well, time to exterminate. They're all hanging around because of the villagers hidden under the sand. I needed somewhere to put them, and that was the best place I could think of. Hey, Ryan, welcome back to the stream, my dude. Welcome back to the stream. Okay. Where did I leave that stonecutter? Aha! There's one. Ba-dum-bum. Let's go. And doop, and a boop, and a bing, and a bong, a bung, a ding, da da dong. Question: what does it cost to craft these up ourselves? Oh, I can just do this. Okay. Boing, bong, bing, bong, boom. That works. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, Raggy. Scoop that up, and now... I came up with the title Guardian Studios because I liked the idea of studios because it wasn't necessarily going to be just Minecraft. Minecraft was always going to be my bread and butter game. It's the game that got me started on this channel, as well as on my Twitch channel. But Guardian Studios was chosen as the name because it wasn't going to be nothing but Minecraft. Minecraft would just be the main thing. And I'd have other games that I also play. So I needed a name that wasn't just my username, as far as I was concerned. And I just like the sound of Guardian Studios. Try using nuclear solutions to mine an area better. Thank you very much. Thank you very much indeed. Yeah, it also plays on my username. Guardian, you know? Yeah, I went a little too strong into this part. That worked. Alright, time to go place the stone bricks. If you're talking about using TNT to blow open areas where I'm working, no dice, my friend. That's way too dangerous. I could blow myself up by mistake, and let's not forget that I could end up blowing up the items that would be dropped while I'm working. So, not the pathway I intend to follow. There's no such thing as those bits in vanilla Minecraft. Are you kidding around with me again? Are you still trying to kid around with me on that kind of stuff? And that's what I thought. No worries, Ellison. No worries. Zum da dee da dee da da dum bum bum bum. Oh, we need more bricks. We need more stone bricks. Uh-oh, Raggy. We need more. We need more. Alright, Awesome Plays. See ya. Thanks for tuning in. Want to finish putting in these walls real quick, and then we'll probably call it for this session. I'd intended to actually start building the cactus farm, but I think it can wait for a little while. Boop. Oops. And there we go. I may still end up putting in a floor on that level, but we'll see. If I do, I may have to change out this flooring for a different kind. But again, we'll see. I'll take this back upstairs with me. I'm gonna end up having to repair my pickaxe now. My silk touch pick. Meh, it's okay. Alright. I would say we have accomplished a good amount. We have dug out 2 floors worth of space to add to the basement. And we've made certain that our farms are still fully functioning. Which is all really, really good and important stuff. But for now, everybody, I'm going to have to say thank you again so very much for watching. I really do and truly appreciate it. If you enjoyed the stream, please be sure to leave likes and comments. Subscribe if you haven't already done so. Check out the About page for links to other pages with more content from yours truly, as well as other ways to help support the channel. Share the channel with your friends if you think they might enjoy the content too. And, of course, don't forget to smack that notification bell so that you don't miss the next stream or video. That all being said, thank you again for watching. I am JGuard01, your guide, bard, and humble host into the world's virtual and fantastical. And I'll see y'all next time, right here on Guardian Studios. Bye!